morning, everyone. Jim the Trucker back at you. Today is an information informant. There's a lot of people out there, because of their views and opinions and their speeches and things they want to instruct and have the freedom to do so using their First Amendment. Are being suppressed yet again. One of the platforms and streaming apps called Parler, P-A-R-L-E-R, has been banned from Google Play, and Apple iPhone is about to also ban them in the next couple of days, because they are pretty much ordered to by our government because of the freedom and capability that you can use on that platform. So, those of you who have Galaxies, do not fret. You can still download the app to your Galaxy. There are a couple of steps you need to do before you do so. First step, turn off your Google search engines. Disable them in your app settings. Go to Google Chrome and the Google search engine and disable them. Then use your Galaxy internet provider and type in Parler.com, P-A-R-L-E-R.com. Go directly to their page, and down at the bottom, you will have let me get that right, get it out of my tongue. You will have a app download partial. Download the app, then go in and create your account or log into your account, and you will have it just as if you went to Google Play Store. Those of you who have Apple, if you have a separate internet provider other than Google, do the absolute same thing. Those who have Motorola's, you are stuck, lock, stock, and barrel. Motorola is under the division of Google, and the only internet accessibility they have on it is Google. Google will not let you download Internet Explorer, Firefox, Yahoo. They won't let you download any of that. They block it. They give a pop-up message saying, app not available. And they will not let you go to their exact web streaming pages, which means they are suppressing your freedom. Google and Twitter and Facebook, all of them are suppressing your freedoms. Even if you aren't into the freedom of speech of controversy, and someday you might want to speak out your mind, you still won't be able to because they don't like it. It's not in their agenda. So they do not have freedom of speech as an offer to their platforms. But those of you who do have Parler, you're already locked in. Those of you who want to become a Parler member, you're going to have to follow those instructions I previously stated. You still can. Don't fret it. It's not like they can control everybody's access, because there are multiple search engines out there, which everybody knows, and Galaxy has their own internet provider. You don't need Google to use the internet. I do not know if Apple does, because I do not use Apple, but I do believe Apple is a part of IBM, and I do believe IBM has their own internet provider. It's something for you all to check out. But if you do want Parler, then you want your freedoms to express yourselves and be able to talk the way you want to talk, the way your freedoms are supposed to be capable for you, then I would recommend you do so. there is a part 2 to this video. The part 2 is on the interruption of government. When you all went to Washington, D.C. and you protested and the Capitol got swarmed. Well, Mr. Biden wants to call you all thugs. The major media wants to call you all domestic terrorists. And they're using blasphemy on your names as being upright American citizens, patriots, and constitutionalists. So as I said previously, if everybody done what I explained in earlier videos and filled out petitions, went around and got multiple signatures according to the size and number in your state, like for instance, I use New York because I know New York very well, being I've lived there for most of my life. We have over 5 million citizens living in New York. I did go around doing the best I can with a petition, but I only got 10,000 signatures, so pretty much, the Senate pretty much laughed at me. Because out of 5 million people, 10,000 is a piss in a bucket. 3% of the population? Yeah, that's not going to work for it, is it? But I'm not going to quit. Because I've been talking to people, and after this situation that went down, and then, once all those bills for the restriction on your Second Amendment, and the bills that are restricting on your First Amendment to get this country to a communist country go through, then yes. That's when you'll all wake up. Because it's coming. Regardless if you believe me or not. And I've gotten to the point where I really don't give a shit. I've done the best I can as a solo person to try to give the information out there with the capability that I have, being I still have a family to support. I still need to get out there and grind the pavement and make $1. But outside of that, I've tried to pass across as much wisdom as I can. And pretty much what I can tell, just like my petition, I probably have 2% that hear me. The rest of you is just, yeah, okay, stupid redneck is just talking out his ass again. Well, believe what you want. The facts are rolling in and they're landing on your lap. So whether you like it or not, it's happening. Whether you care or not, well, truthfully, in my opinion, that doesn't make you a true patriot. Because a patriot cares about their freedom, they care about what they live, where they live, and they care about how their country is run. Whether you serve your country or not, you still serve your country. You serve your country as a farmer, you serve your country as a laborer, you serve your country as a nurse, a doctor, you serve your country as a housewife, a mom, you serve your country as a dad, unemployed. Either way, you are bringing in the next future. You're serving your country with a proper education by teaching them the values and the standards of their freedoms. You're still serving your country. Everybody serves this country. Whether you sworn an oath or not, you are still service and servitude to this country. You pay taxes, you service this country. One way or another, every American, every head in this country services this country. Think about it. Stew on that a little bit. Because those freedoms are disappearing. Remember Russia and Germany before they took down the Berlin Wall? In Germany, you couldn't piss without asking the government permission. Remember that? Look at Cuba. It's run by militants. And the most popular people in Cuba are drug dealers. The regular civilians abuse, beat, rob, kill every day. living in poverty, not being able to, you know, put a meal on the table unless they go out and grind it themselves? Is that the way you want to live? You want to live as a third world country? Not me. I'll move back to the Netherlands, where my heritage originally came from. Hungary, the Netherlands, somewhere in that range, Ireland. I'll split this scene in a hot freaking minute. Because now they have freedom, where we're losing it. It used to be the greatest country on earth. But because, you know, everybody believed the hype, and they bowed down, and they played the game like they're still doing, still bowing down, still giving in to the government, still doing whatever they're asked to do, because they can't think for themselves, we are getting flushed. So, to that respect, I hope you all have a great day. I hope maybe some of my words sunk in, because in truth, through the past 9 months I've been doing this, 8 months to give it a benefit of the doubt, I haven't seen squat. 2% is not a high number. If I had that value in 70, 75%, then I'd be happy. Because then I know the message is getting out there, people are listening. People are going and doing their own research, and people are following through to protect their assets. And I don't mean your money assets, your home, your business, the dollar in your pocket. I mean your freedom assets, the way you live, how you live, your choices that you can make without having somebody telling you what to do. Those assets, those are the most important assets of your life, and you're giving them up. So the choice is yours. I'm done ranting. I wish you all a blessed day. Hope God rains down the light on you, and hope that you make it through. This will be the last type of video I make on the situation. And bid you all farewell. Jim the Trucker, I'm out.